He's a fidget spinner. So, I am what you may call a weeb. I have been watching anime for as long as I remember. My brother introduced me to anime when I was really young. I watched a Ghibli movie. I'm inclined to say that it was Howl's Moving Castle, but I'm not really sure. Then after that, I started watching a bunch of mainstream animes. Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Saint Seiya, Fist of the North Star, you name it, I watched it. Then about 6 years ago, I started getting into anime again, and I stopped watching mainstream anime. Because mainstream anime goes one of two ways. It's either so good that it's mainstream, or it just loses a lot of the anime feel to make it more generally accessible to the public. But there's one anime that I watched when I was 11, which is a horrible age to watch that anime, and then I just stopped watching halfway through because episodes weren't coming out and I was just getting bored. That is Attack on Titan. And my friends more recently were like, you have to watch it, you absolute fool. So I did, and I finished it in 3 days. So here I am today to talk about Attack on Titan. Is it worth your time? Is it a mainstream anime that is so fucking good that it's mainstream? Or is it just shit and overhyped? We're gonna be talking about that. But before we do that, let me explain a bit of the structure of this video, so if you're scared of spoilers, don't worry. At the end, I will be giving a spoiler-free, quick review to tell you whether Attack on Titan is worth your time or not. Now stick around and let's find out together. I haven't said that in a while, goddamn. Right off the bat, this season kicked ass from the start. It's not unheard of for an anime to have a slow first season and a slow first few episodes, but not this time. Every episode felt generally amazing, and it was hard to stop, like seriously. I stayed up to 6 a.m. to finish season 1. It's called binging, fuck off. The things I'm gonna suck this season's dick for also apply for season 2, so don't piss your pants when I don't explain them again. First off, the art style is... the animation is... the characters are great, and this applies to all seasons. The feel is very gloomy and dark in a good and natural way. It does a good job of reminding you how terrifying Titans are. No, not those Titans, Jesus. Even with Levi's skills. It keeps throwing surprises at you. What's that? Inspirational speech? Epic music? Yeah, fuck it. Colossal Titan fucks your shit up because why the fuck not? The story rocks. People live behind walls, pun intended. Maria, Rose, and Cena, Maria or Maria, a lot of people spell it differently, it doesn't matter, to hide from Titans, big human-eating bastards that come in all shapes and sizes. Where did these Titans come from? Why do they not have genitalia? Why do they dance better than I do? These are all questions you will ask yourself, and this is the best part, you will get those answers. Well, I mean, generally, the dancing part is something you're gonna have to work on. Anyway, episode 1, boom, Shiganshina, the town where Eren Yeager, our protagonist, lives, is in ruins because of a big boy Titan. He went poof and fucked it up. Eren's mom? Legend has it that a Titan's still flossing her out to this day. People are running in fear, and as they escape, boom! Armored Titan shows up and fucks everything up. Hope feels lost. Long story short, Eren, Mikasa, Eren's friend, part-time protector, and full-time screamer, Armin, Eren's other friend, big brain boy, and a lot of other people join the army, which is made up of 3 regiments. Scouts, or the Survey Corps, who go beyond the walls and search for intel. Essentially, they go out to be eaten. Garrisons, who protect the walls, and military police, who are essentially the best cadets that do jack shit and are tucked behind the walls. Yeah, sounds about right. Wouldn't be a government without any corruption. We meet the main gang during cadet training. Connie, my sweet, sweet boy. Sasha, my sweet, sweet tater girl. Marco, Krista, John, Reiner, Bertolt, Emir, Annie, and a bunch of other people. Irvin, Levi, Hanji, Pixis, and Zachary, and Hannes are established as well later on. First day on the field, yay! Marco's dead, Eren died and then turned into a Titan, Armin is covered in saliva, Jean's covered in tears. Oh hey, remember that cute couple? Yeah, this dude's dead. Yeah, jokes aside, actually, this scene was perfectly executed. We see Armin telling her to stop, but why? She's just doing oh my, are those his guts? Isayama really fucking hates couples. Which reminds me, Levi and Petra are so cute. You know what sex position Petra likes the most? That's right, how the fuck is her face and body still relatively intact? Huh? Levi, you dirty, dirty dog. Guys, hold on a minute, because I have the perfect Attack on Titan cosplay, okay? Watch. Just watch. That was too far, okay. Just go back to the video. Attack on Titan really loves details and secrets, by the way. That one scene where Jean holds Marco's ashes in his hands? Well, kind of, at least. That's the reason why when fighting the female Titan, he kissed his hand before doing so. Here's a non-spoiler detail from Season 2 and 3. Whenever they point out hearing something, notice how Kani puts up his hands next to his ears to hear better. Season 1 has a lot of story, so I won't cover it in detail because I'm assuming you're watching the spoiler bit because you know a lot of it. The one thing I do want to add is I fucking love Levi. Eren is a scout, hooray, so let's clean up the house. Look at this husband material of a character. Look at him in cleaning. What's that? It's OP review time, baby. Season 1 has 2 OPs because fuck you, that's why OP1 is fucking great. However, OP2 is fucking way better. It starts off sounding like this fucking national anthem and then turns into this amazing song. I love it. So far, we'll put OP1 in 2nd place and OP2 in 1st place. God, we have to move faster. That took way too long. We start by seeing the Titan on the walls, which is where AOT starts what I like to call the expansion phase. It's not just Eren wanting revenge for his mother or killing all Titans, there's a lot more to uncover now. The season's great overall, but Christ almighty are there too many flashbacks. It's fine when they establish useful shit, but when it's just a flashback to show us that Eren's always been reckless, I mean that's shit which we knew from the first season, we didn't need to go back to it. It's pointless and it kills momentum. The pacing is kind of fucked in that regards, but don't get me wrong, the season is still fucking great. One of its flaws though is this stupid goddamn scene with Sasha, like for fuck's sake. That didn't kill the Titan, you're shitting me. Also, why is there epic music? She just stabbed the Titan in the eye with an arrow. Also, why did she stab it with the arrow? Why didn't she just shoot it? It's in point blank range, it's smarter to shoot. One of my favorite scenes is in fact when Reiner and Bertolt come out as Titans. It's become a meme at this point, but honestly, I love it. We hear the rest of the troops talking. Reiner's voice isn't louder, it's washed down if anything, and it's such a chilling moment. Still not sure how I knew Annie was a Titan and not Reiner and Bertolt, but anyway, the dumb thing about this scene is how Eren played it off as a joke, like, come on man. Now that you know they're Titans, let's go back to an older scene. Pause. See that? Yup, Bertolt was gonna bite himself. He was gonna bust out a colossal look. Wait, that sounds bad. Here's one thing I have to complain about Season 2. One last thing. In the opening, they have these animations and shit that happens, which usually isn't shit that happens in the actual episodes, which is kind of smart actually. It doesn't spoil what's gonna happen later on. I was promised a flying whale, a flying turtle, and animal titans. Where is that? I'm at Season 4 Part 1, I finished with it, I'm waiting for Season 4 Part 2, and that bit still isn't explained. OP time, baby! OP3 is great, but honestly, it's fucking overrated. A lot of people think that it's the best, but I honestly disagree. I like that it's part of the Scouts Pledge, and it's a fucking great OP, don't get me wrong, but I'd place it under both OP1 and OP2. Oh, I'm getting cancelled, aren't I? At this point, a lot of shit has been set up. A lot of shit is getting answered in this 2-part season. And a lot of, oh my god, what happened to the animation? Yeah, this is where Mappa took over. Don't get me wrong, it still looks really good, but I just prefer the older art style. They opted for this more generic anime art style, which, it's good, but I preferred the older style. Also, that scene was so fucking good. Since we're talking about random name shouting, here are a few of my friends saying Eren Yeager because why the fuck not?
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager. Eren.
Ignoring those last two, this season was pretty fucking good, honestly. Better than Season 2 by far. Still has a few flashbacks, but these make sense. We get so many answers by the end that it's honestly scary. Ignorance really is bliss. I also love the Kenny-Levi relationship. As much as Levi showed hatred to Kenny, he was still sad as shit when he died. There's a lot of interesting shit going on there. And speaking of Kenny, he was criminally underused this season. He was such a good character, and I thought that he should have gotten a bit more story. He's such an interesting character. Also, I love this final battle type ordeal we had. It genuinely felt like all hope was lost. Since we're talking about hope, how fucking badass is Irvin? Arm gets bitten off and it's taken away? Who gives a shit? Fight. Armor Titan climbs up to you? Who cares? It should be scared of you. This season, though, divided the fan base. Long story short, all scouts are dead with the exception of Levi, Eren, Mikasa, Connie, Sasha, Jean, Hanji, and Flock, who I despise immensely. Armin was burnt to a crisp, but somehow he's still alive. Easy. Use the serum. Turn him into a Titan. He eats Bertolt. Done. But wait, Irvin's still alive. God damn it with this bullshit. This was stupid, but honestly it was a nice touch. Levi hesitated at first, thinking that Irvin may be still alive, and then he showed up. Personally, I think Irvin was the logical better choice. But I wasn't pissed off. I was fucking furious. I mean, Eren did give a convincing speech to save Armin, just like Armin had done in Season 1. What? No. Compelling argument. No, I was joking. He just rambled about the sea for a bit. God, this trope got old really fucking quick. Anywho, Erin's dead. Again, stupid decision, but fuck it. The scouts are down to 9 people, and it's all in ruins. Also, Krista's real name is Astoria, and she's now a queen. Also, Premier Zachary is a delusional fucker and a maniac. And I hate that Titan's face. Eren, Levi, Hanji, and Mikasa go to the infamous Jaeger basement, find the documents, and everything makes sense. This moment was chilling. Finding out the world's population wasn't just behind the walls. Grisha had a fucking family and got ratted out by his own son. Titans are people and they eat humans in hopes of finding a founding Titan to become human again. It all makes sense. What do you mean to save Armin and Mikasa? What the fuck? OP review time, baby! Season 3 has 2 parts. Meaning, you guessed it, 2 OPs, OP4 and OP5. Honestly, I prefer OP4 over OP5. It's different, but OP5 is a mix of 1, 2, and 3, which, again, it's great. There are no bad OPs in this anime, but so far, here are the standings. At first place, we have OP2. At second place, we have OP1. And then third, fourth, and fifth, we have OP3, 4, and 5. This is where shit gets real. It is a different anime at this point, and that's an understatement, if anything. Now we get into geopolitical shit, racism, oppression, all of it. Long story short, the people who we knew were called Eldians, or island devils by the outside world, and the outside world consisted of multiple nations, obviously, including Marley, the enemy, so to speak. Eldians who do crimes in Marley are turned into Titans and are thrown over to Paradis Island, which is where the story took place before. The remainder are turned into soldiers, the best of which are turned into warriors, one of the 9 founding Titans. That's where Birdie, Rhiney, and Annie come along. Here's a quick survival tip to survive in the Attack on Titan world. Easy. Make sure your name doesn't start with Mar. Marco, Marlo, Marcel, Marlee. Please send help. Here's where my beef lies with this season. A lot of this felt forced. The parallels between Eren fucking up Marley and the Colossal Titan fucking up Paradis, Gabby being a younger Eren, Gabby killing Sasha and by coincidence finding refuge with the girl that Sasha saved and Sasha's father and eating with Sasha's crush. It wasn't excessively forced, but it wasn't quite as natural as anything the season has done before. By the way, killing Sasha was an interesting choice. As much as I fucking hated it, it kind of symbolized that the, albeit rare, fun phase and ignorant phase were dead. Sasha was the gag character that brought out the fun in literally everyone, and now she's just gone. The first few episodes felt... Season 4 felt like Last of Us Part 2. That is the best way to put it. In the first few episodes, that's how it felt. I get showing me that even Marlians are good people and that the outside world aren't entirely bad, but trying to make me like people that are racist? I mean, I get the whole there is no good or bad, it's just a perspective, but this dragged on for way too long. The first few episodes were fine, again, don't get me wrong, but I didn't connect with them as much. Then shit picks up and gets interesting. I like that Eren got rid of his edgin side, and that he plays his antagonist role, which, again, by the way, I'm gonna call something out. This is totally just fake. This is just a ruse. He's planning something. I can tell it. There's no way that this is actually Eren. And I like how everything has now fully expanded outwards. It's not a bad season, again, and if part 2 is done good, I can't complain, but I don't know. Also, can we talk about how funny it was when Eren beat the shit out of Armin? Don't get me wrong, it was sad seeing Armin like that, but Armin went for the whole, you fool, you traitor, don't hurt us, and Eren was just like, fuck, shut up, bitch, this isn't Naruto. Oh my god, why is Eren such a chat? OP time, bitch. Season 4 part 1 has a good OP, I'm not gonna lie. It's different, but everything is, that's the point. As to where it falls, I'd say it's better than OP5. Ooh. Meaning our standing currently is, At first place, we have OP2. Second place, we have OP1. Third place, we have OP3. Fourth place, we have OP4. Fifth place, we have OP6 to fuck everything up. And at last place, we have OP5. But don't get me wrong, all the OPs and OSTs are fucking great. The soundtrack and the work on this anime is fantastic. So, all in all, here's the spoiler-free consensus that you were looking for. Attack on Titan will go down as one of the best animes ever made. Honestly. Is it the best anime ever made? In my opinion, no. I don't think there is a best anime ever made. At that point, it's just a matter of opinion. But I definitely think that it's worth checking out if you like anime. I don't want to say that you have to watch it because you don't have to watch anything. You watch what you want to watch. But I totally recommend that you watch it. If you're not into shonen, if you're not into big action things, this one, really fucking good. It is executed perfectly. It knows what it's trying to do. Isayama is a mastermind. The animation is wonderful. The characters are great. You will feel connected to this world. And it's fantastic. So do I recommend it? Obviously, I fucking recommend it. Season 4 was weird, but it wasn't bad. Season 2 was clunky, but it wasn't bad. Now, before we go any further, I will turn the comments off for this video because I'm pretty sure there will be at least one asshole that's gonna try to spoil anything. So I'm gonna turn the comments off for everyone's sake because I don't wanna read a comment that's gonna spoil it for me and then delete it for you guys. We can just avoid all that situation if the comments are off. It's not like any people were commenting it before anyways, but still. That being said, we're gonna have to come back to Attack on Titan because I still have to go back to the ending, part 2 whenever it comes out. And also the OST has 70-ish songs. No one's ranked them before. Someone should. We'll have to come back to that. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy my content, and don't forget to hit that bell. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and Discord are in the description as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay safe. Peace.